That's probably a very interesting tussle to have a look at. Patutsezo, Nange against Atemba Zwane. Two skillful players. The son of Chilidze, Nange. Now, set piece for Sundowns. Ball played into the penalty area. Heading up nicely into the back of the net. It is a grand Kekana celebrating his opener for Mamelodi Sundowns. It is a practice session, the one they do at a practice session, and hooked him beautifully towards the far post. Nobody picking him up. And easily into the back of the net to make it 1-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns against Kaizer Chiefs. He was born in Bilabila, he grew up in Bulugwani. He's a player that played his football at junior level for SuperSport United. He was at a Tuxedo junior level as well over the years, before finally finding his way to SuperSport, the junior team, the senior team rather, and Sundowns came calling. Steven, Wiesela Compella, already saying what they need to do more and more off in the corners of Mamelodi Sundowns. They lead here by 1-0 against Kaizer Chiefs. A set piece played in, nobody picking him up, and he easily put the ball into the back of the net. In the first 8 minutes of this game. Clearance collected by Samir Nurkovic. Players already scored twice in the last 5 matches. Nurkovic scored twice. Shanwile scored twice in the match between the two teams. Atemba Zwane, he found the back of the net twice. And he's in League Cup.
That should be a Chiefs ball though. Sifiso Kranti looking for the long throw, looking for Matoro, who's come in as the man for the flick on. Excellent ball, excellent flick on as well. A clean up from Mamelodi Sundowns. Now the dangerous Shalolile. Dube under immediate pressure, he bangs this back in, looking for Nurkovic. And Onyango long to come away with it. Straight pass to Shalolile, and he's taking on Matoro, laying up Erasmus here. This is a chance for Zwane. Ball a little too long from Kermit Erasmus. Support behind from Andile Jali. Here's the little chip. Shalolile goes for the header. Well, he's looking for the corner, but the linesman says goal kick.
Yeah, Andile Jali making sure that he plays that ball where it hurts so that Peter Shalili can be able to attack. But I think the energy that Peter Shalili is bringing in today's game is very, very, very dangerous for Kaizer Chiefs with that high line that they're tracing, that they're playing.
Long ball in for Nurkovic, the header from De Rook. Lovely first touch, Billiat. Dolly now. Blom drives it in, Nurkovic, the save from Onyango. Flag was up for offside, wouldn't have counted. Well, this was always billed as a big game, and it's certainly living up to its early, it's the old stalwarts. Yeah, Dolly now up against De Rook, gives him a little shove. Red's free, says play on. Ball into the middle for Billiat, he gets a little shove too. Sundowns still haven't cleared the danger. Dolly Nurkovic! Save from Onyango. Not enough power in the header, but they are creating goal-scoring chances, both teams.
Both teams they are, and that's what you want from Nurkovic, to be there inside the box, you know, to get it on target, build that confidence as well.
Erasmus now the supplier. Attack moves to the other side of the field. Jali's there. This is Zwane for Sundowns. Champions on the attack. Erasmus back to goal. Shalolile back to goal. He's trying to get the shot in. It's taken 2 defenders to stop him.
I think Mamelodi Sundowns today, especially in those set pieces, they're going to be tested. You're looking at the height of Kaizer Chiefs with Kranti, Nurkovic, with Matoro as well. That is very dangerous. I think this is a space where Dennis Onyango is going to have to talk a lot and be able to command that space.
This time, Keegan Dolly to take the set piece. Not enough height, dealt with by LeCain. Alexander won it back. Now Dolly gets a second attempt. Here's Cole Alexander playing it into the area. Clearance was from De Rook. Back from Cardoso. Dolly wins it again. Alexander, apologies. Nurkovic. Now Dolly. Matoho still up there, helping the strikers. Gliding through. Keegan Dolly looking dangerous. Shot is wide of goal. You know he wants one against his old club.
Definitely wants one, and he's been a revelation for Kaizer Chiefs playing. Here's Kaizer Chiefs looking dangerous on the break, and Keegan Dolly making sure that he forces Mamelodi Sundowns to defend deep, and there he's trying to take his chance and trying to hit the target. But this is what we're going to see today. From Kaizer Chiefs, when they do have the ball with those spaces behind that has been left by Mamelodi Sundowns, they'll try and punish and using that.
Had to play peacemaker, I think failed with it. I think he wasn't trying to be a peacemaker, he was trying to lay down the law. Here's Zane now in the danger zone. Dube with a header. Matoho further forward out of his penalty area. Drilled back into the danger zone by Lekay, cleared by Matoho. Now it's going to be a chance on the right-hand side with Morena. Little flip over. Dube attacks that and clears well. Now Nurkovic. Nurkovic looking for the 1-2 with Billiat. He slips as well. You heard from him at the start of the game, sitting next to Mantoba Miti with Steve Compella up at the moment in the technical area, shouting the instructions. Donny. Up wide from Nange. Blom to Alexander, back again with Blom. Dolly, good delivery, that should have been a goal. Onyango missed it completely, and it would be fair to say, so did Nurkovic.
No, it's a miss from Nurkovic. I'm sure he's not happy with himself. When Onyango came out, and he misjudged the timing, the flight of the ball, and that's a good cross from Kenneth, from Dolly, because he knows exactly where to play that ball. He knows where Nurkovic will position himself. We've seen so many goals from Nurkovic position himself in that type of way, and I'm sure he's not happy with himself. But Kaizer Chiefs are looking like they want to come back into the game as soon as possible.
I think there was a player behind him as well. I'm not sure if it was Slanty or Billiat, but he left it. Vuma clears, chases on for Billiat here. He's up against Kekana, cuts inside. Billiat into the penalty area. Still Billiat, still Billiat. And the clearance in the end is from Rivaldo. Earlier on today, Royal AM beating Chipper United, winning their first points of the season with penalty from Letswalo in the second half against Chipper United, who've now lost for the first game in 3. Next game on your agenda, by the way, live on your World of Champions, will be on Tuesday, 5 p.m. Amazulu against Supersport United. Put that in your diaries for Tuesday. Charlie's done well here. Lekay, high delivery, looking for Kekana at the back post. Nurkovic all the way back, helping out with the defence. Big clearance on that left foot by Dube. Running out here in the first half. It's going to be a minute added on. Here. Nice touch from Billiat. Nurkovic can't bring it under control. Off the chest, but unable to provide the finishing touch. They have had their chances, Kaizer Chiefs, that's for sure.
They've created a lot of those. And Nurkovic, they wanted to good control on the chest, being unable to connect with it very well. But I think also credit should go to Kamabila being smart.
Running out here in the first half. It's going to be a minute added on. Here. Nice touch from Billiat. Nurkovic can't bring it under control. Off the chest, but unable to provide the finishing touch. They have had their chances, Kaizer Chiefs, that's for sure.
created a lot of those. And Djokovic, he wanted to good control on the chest, being unable to connect with it very well. But I think also credit should go to Kamabila being smart
there, but I think they'll know that they've knocked on the door here and that they have sent out enough of a message. Are in the lead as we head into half-time. It is Sundowns 1, Chiefs 0.
Make sure that with the chances that are created, at least get something on target, get back into the game. And there's a team also that, they are creating chances, and I think they want to continue with that. But also the problem with Kaizer Chiefs in the previous games is how do you manage the game? I think that will be tested today as to whether they will still be in the game.
Chiefs, of course, beat Morocco in their last league game. There's Donny, and then a corner. Comes off by Kay. Sundowns' last match was a draw away in Durban in the first leg of the MTN8 semi-final against the Montfort Golden Arrows. You'll remember Safranco scoring late on in the game after Arrows had scored very early. So Cardoso, Matoho, the rest are all forward. Now, an opportunity might be gone unless Blom can do something here. It'll flick on. Serino now. Good challenge. Excellent work in defence. Zwane being impeded there, surely. And Nurkovic is going to get a yellow card. That is the first one of the evening. He looks a picture of frustration at the moment, Nurkovic. Those missed opportunities.
Yeah, with the missed opportunities as a striker, knowing that, he's been especially when he came to Kaizer Chiefs, he was scoring so many goals from all angles, and now he's struggling a little bit to find his form back. There was a little bit of an elbow there, and I'm sure because the linesman was the one that, like I told the referee that there was a foul, so it'll be interesting to see the conversation between the linesman and the referee, because the referee didn't get it, the linesman got it, so that with an elbow, it'll be very interesting to see what decision that the referee does.
Well, Duruk would be the man in trouble if there was to be some sort of sanction, and the referee is calling him over. Now, Duruk's reaction is, I thought he was reacting to a possible red, but he's just got a yellow. Now there'll be Villiak provides. Little flick on, save by Yango. He just got a hand to keep it out. Inches away, Kaizer stopped. Now, Kermit Erasmus is the first man to depart. Maema is on in his... Zwane being closely watched. Taken by Maema. He's got the ball across, and they've got goal number 2. Simply done, Peter Shalolile. But the young man, Neil Maema, is continuing to make his name here. What a lovely ball inside. And another fairly simple finish for Mamelodi Sundowns. Quality all round from the champions.
Quality all round indeed. From the throw in, Zwane managing to protect that ball, and Maema getting involved and making sure that he goes, on the bar line to bring that ball in. Yes, Zwane protecting that ball very well. Maema making sure that going to that bar line, bringing that cross in, Peter Shalolile with a cool finish to put Mamelodi Sundowns ahead in the 2-0. I think that will be a goal that has been looked at, and now start doing things simpler for me to get that confidence back, because once you try too hard, that's when things go wrong.
Peter Shalolile with the second goal of the night. We are going to have a change for Mamelodi Sundowns with Ajax Cape Town on opposing ends today.
Yeah, that's a clear handball. Unfortunately, because but the referee's team, they'll be saying the hand is at the right position of the body. But also there's different interpretation of a handball inside the box, but that's a clear penalty. and Levo Manyama being brought in as a sub. Let's see.
Chance to do it. Murkovic is not taking it. Manyama being told to stay on his line. You just saw from the reaction of Rivaldo Kutsia, there wasn't a murmur of protest at all. He knew that what was coming, and the decision almost immediate from Mr. Badi. So, is this a way back into the game for Kaizer Chiefs? The opportunity now to set up a riveting final 10 minutes. Manyama! It's the uprights. Well, a disappointing night for Chiefs just turns a little bit worse.
Disappointing night for Kaizer Chiefs. And I think this sums up how Kaizer Chiefs have performed today. Brilliant performance on the park, tactically really brilliant, but unable to put the ball in the back of the net. That's the penalty. That's when you thought Kaizer Chiefs would be back. And Levo Manyama hitting the upright.
Well, you can see that crossbar.